What's up, everybody? You're listening to Gag Reflex, week number 3, February 102015, week 3.
Age of the dinosaurs.
The dinosaurs are 2015 years old?
Yep.
Since when?
Have you ever been to the Smithsonian?
No.
Exactly.
Okay.
I have. Maybe don't take on the only Smith head here. Who's been to the
Smithhead, please.
Smithhead here, who's seen the Velociraptor, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Stegosaurus, Mastodon.
Wait, Mastodon's a mammoth, though, isn't it?
Chimpanzee.
Oh, God.
And the assortment of other dinosaurs.
Uh-huh.
Iguanodon.
Bird.
Birdman.
Birdman. Mothman.
Mothman. Redman.
Michael
Method
Keaton.
Man. Ghostface Killer.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
R.I.P. R.I. Possible.
Are possible?
Guys.
Rest in possibilities.
Rest in past abilities. Just swimming in that pasta, guys. You're listening to Gag Reflex. I am, of course, your host, Aiden Dost. With me this week, as always, to our left, we have Raul Delgado.
Hi.
Theater of the mind.
Still a puppet. Still a puppet. It's been a week. And across from me, Theater of the Mind. You know me well. Also on camera, too, David Woolley.
What up? I wave to the audience.
Give a big wave to the audience. Nailed it. This week, guys, love is in the air. Saturday, it's Valentine's Day. And as always, we have our Valentine's Day special the week before. That means we have our resident love expert coming in, Heartsn Aces. He'll be coming in the second block. We'll get a little update on him.
Who?
Heartsn Aces? Oh, yeah, that's right. You've never met him before, have you?
No.
Raul always has to leave for some reason. Not too sure why. We'll get into that later.
I'm going to need
Possibly.
some pretzels. Heads up, guys.
Passability?
Past abilities.
We'll get into that in the second block. But first, guys, it's our third season. We've created a little bit of a name for ourselves.
A little bit.
What?
I was just saying it's more than a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah. No.
Like, we've established a substantial name for ourselves.
I mean, I don't want to brag, but
All
I
the gag heads?
think we are Spirit Live's most listened to comedy show.
Yeah.
Also
Gaggers.
the only one. Are we calling our army gaggers?
The Gagger
I thought it
Army.
was the
The
Gagger
Gagger
Army.
Army?
You know what? I feel like it's
The
time to
online-
address this on the show, on the air. We have been getting some likes from housewives from the Midwest in
Oh,
the
yeah.
States.
Yeah.
The most
I feel like
random niche audience.
this is strange, and I'm running through the game in my head like, how would they come across us? What is it
And
that
it would be-
is leading them to us?
it would be less weird if it was like, oh, some of these people have like one mutual friend.
Yeah.
who's
Right.
like, they're like originally was someone's aunt who like liked us. And
Sure.
was, like saw it come up on her feed and was like, oh, I like this with the kids like. And then all her friends who are also in the Midwest were like, oh, I should probably like this too.
But there is no
No
explanation.
connection.
There's
No
no
connection.
connection.
Zero
There is
connection.
absolutely no explanation. I'm shocked. I'm pleasantly shocked.
Gentlemen, we have entered the paranoia zone. Everything else was trademarked. I'm sorry. I was
Yeah,
with a
okay,
better name
that's
than that.
We can put the trademark on the paranoia zone now.
Okay.
All right.
Welcome
you can't
to
use
the
it.
paranoia zone.
Wah,
I-
wah, 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 wah.
I just really don't know, out of all of the possibilities, how they've led themselves to our page.
Let me lead you down a winding road of past abilities.
Okay, go for it.
Gag Reflex Comedy Radio.
To your left, you have wagon wheels. To your right, you have macaroni. Continue.
Aren't wagon wheels like a dessert?
Nope, they're like, I was going to say they're like pasta. They're like circular pastas.
Come with me, if you will, down this slippery noodle of past
We're
abilities.
already on board. Why you?
Yeah, we don't need this foreplay.
All I prepared was introductions. So we have a woman in the Midwest. Lonely woman. But, strangely enough, graduated from Ryerson.
Valentine's Day special, like where this is going.
Yeah. Graduated from Ryerson.
Okay.
She looks up and says, well, what's going on with Ryerson? Like, sees that they have a radio program. She goes, oh, I remember one romantic night I spent with a radio, an RTA student. hat tip RTA students.
Okay.
Then she says, "Let me tune in for old time's sake." She tunes in at where? At what time? Take into account the time difference. She listens to an old episode of Gag Reflex comedy. It brings back a rushing of old memories of her time here.
Is that because we sound like the people she knew?
We sound exactly like
That's really weird.
We sound exactly like that one hot, steamy night.
Wait, we all sound...
Collectively, our whole radio program sounds exactly like the one night.
That does not sound sexy.
It was weird. It was not.
Of all the episodes.
She then likes us so that she can stay up to date and be reminded of us so that she doesn't forget. For quick access. Then her friends start liking. So they see it and they're like, "Oh, I like this. My friend likes this."
With no affiliation to Ryerson.
But they're like, "Oh, but my friend liked this, so they're old people, so they're like, I should like this too." Or maybe she makes a post to say, "Oh, I just rediscovered a wonderful bit of my past here," and links to the Gag Reflex page, and all our friends just start liking it. But then, what do we discover? In reality, she is a man based in Toronto.
Wait, what?
She's a man. We just got catfished.
Oh no!
Oh.
She started making a bunch of fake accounts.
No, please continue.
Liking our page.
Yes.
And just creating a whole universe of people based on stolen pictures from other accounts, made up names.
Can I address this freaky deaky man? Keep up what you're doing, because we are getting mad likes right now.
Yeah.
I don't want it to end. Keeping up with the also for our listeners, David just has a huge whiteboard, pin board, just with dots connected.
Yeah.
A beautiful mind, like I did the other day.
He did it just to mimic that.
Yeah.
These are all very
largely
different.
Unrelated.
All these articles are all different. They have no relation.
Yeah, one of them's just a People magazine article.
Yeah. And he put a red string across the room with it.
It's just that article. Guys, because we've had our mailbag closed for a very long time because we haven't been on air, but I feel like it's time to open up that mailbag and see what people have been trying to communicate with us. So I'm just
if you ever want to send us something in our mailbag,
gagreflexfunny@gmail.com.
gagreflexfunny@gmail.com.
Yep.
Send us a quick little note. Say, "Hey guys, what's up?
Good job.
That's all. That's all we want to hear. Yeah. No constructive criticism. No criticism at all.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
Maybe you're in age, sex, location, or something like that.
maybe your age, sex location. Where's that age, sex at?
Yeah.
Guys, so I've printed out some of these mail articles, and I'm going to take them out right now for you.
They're so soft.
Right. They're very soft, silk-like. That's soft. I have all of these things printed out for us, and David's going to read one of them out right now.
Dear Aiden.
Uh-oh.
As an avid radio listener,
No. I know where this is going already.
I frequently found myself alone in the den of my house. As someone I know who is likewise frequently alone, I was wondering if you could give me some advice as to things to do to occupy my time when I am not contemplating death or listening to your show. Sincerely, Lonely Man 214.
All right. Well, Lonely Man 214. First of all, gotta change that.
Lonely Man 214.
Gotta change that username. I mean, you can't break out of that.
You're
Way
pigeonholing
of
yourself.
You're really pigeonholing yourself in that you probably live with a few pigeons because you're alone. My advice to you is to just keep listening to our show because, God, if we're not giving you joy, then there is no hope for you, sir. So anyway, happy emoticon. Hashtag go get 'em. And, I'm going to hit reply on that message. Raul, you've got something.
Yeah. Listen.
Don't act shocked. I handed you the piece of paper.
Okay. This one's by Steve Buscemi.
Wait, what?
Steve Buscemi?
Wow.
Steve Buscemi wrote in, guys.
That's really good.
That's pretty good.
That's
I guess
really
we've
good.
referenced him
Buscemi.
previously on the show.
That's true, we did. I do remember that.
It says, hi, and then He kissed it with lipstick.
Well, that's weird.
Oh, wow. I guess that makes sense. I mean, I played him as a transdimensional being. And this, in many ways, is being weird.
Yeah. There's a headshot with a sign. I don't know. If you want.
Not a slam dunk.
Comedic slam dunk.
Nope. David, you got one more?
Dear Raul, from a fan.
Oh, that's nice. I can't wait.
classic.
On many occasions, I sit alone contemplating death. I was wondering if you could give me some advice for ways to occupy my time. I have never listened to your show, but I do enjoy catfishing and liking your page.
Straight out admitting that.
Love a fan.
All right, Raul, any advice?
For how to occupy their time?
Weird.
Raul?
It sounds so similar to the other one.
It's bizarre. We have a very similar fan profile.
I guess give yourself a week. If nothing changes.
What?
If nothing changes, then what? There's a big question mark at the end of that one.
This is Valentine's Day. There's somebody for everybody. Let's keep the positive vibe. Let's keep the positive
We're
vibe.
not Heartsn. We're not Heartsn.
That's true.
How are we expected to do Heartsn's job when Heartsn's not here?
This is true. Well,
Not that I know who he is.
you would not. Well, I got one piece of mail.
Okay.
This one was written. All
I
right.
suppose ours were texts.
Well, they were emails. I printed them out. This one was calligraphy.
Ooh.
This one says, "To ye old gag Reflex comedy show.
Ooh.
We love you here in the year 1503.
Whoa!
Time travel.
If somebody invents the printing press, I would send your show to everyone in Massachusetts."
I think the printing press existed at this point.
In 1503?
I think so.
Who am I to judge? This is straight from the
I
source.
guess that's true.
Yeah. We would transcribe your show and send it to everyone in Massachusetts. Signed, Benjamin Jim Franklin.
Wow!
Guys, that's crazy.
Wow. Ben Franklin.
And I'm going to burn that one forever.
No, Aiden!
No one will know.
Oh,
Wow,
man,
that's
we're taking this
insane.
really well.
Time traveling Ben Franklin went back in time to send us a letter before he was born.
Before he was born,
Hundreds
yeah.
of years before he was born.
It's true.
To send us a letter
Hey, I'm
here
not-
in present day.
Hey, I'm not making this up, okay?
You can't make
That's
that
too
up.
can't make
specific.
that up. You
Why
gotta
would he
laugh.
do that? You gotta laugh.
You gotta laugh.
Guys, it's almost time. You know what? I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to freaking do it.
The
All
made-up
right.
movie game?
It's a rom-com themed made-up movie game because we got time to kill.
The last segment did not take up as much time as we thought.
Nope. Guys, it's going to be a made-up movie game, but we're only going to do one round, and then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to have Heartsn Aces rom-com made-up movie game. Let's go. Guys, I'm a very famous producer.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for having me.
Steven Spielberg, pleasure to be here.
Thank you for making time to come in.
No,
Love
thank
your
you.
movie Poltergeist.
Sure.
I
mean, that's fine. To
I
bring that
loved
one
your
up.
other movie, Poltergeist.
I didn't make that one yet. Stay out of my drawer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
David, I understand we have a movie to pitch by the title of
Wait a second. Go.
Wait a second, Go
rom-com.
is a great film. It's about, do either of you, specifically you, producer, Steven Spielberg, do you remember Drag Races?
Yes.
Do you remember the film Grease?
Yep.
Do you remember this little ditty? I go Grease line
Funny I don't.
Well, get prepared to have your heart broken all over again.
Heartbroken?
Yeah, broken. With this lovable heartbreaker, a small dog by the name of Barry Goliath.
Okay.
Barry Goliath
I'm with you.
is a puppy. He's a pug. He's a puppy pug, and he professionally street races. Okay, you
Rom-com.
with me? Rom-com. Oh, I understand. All the girls are all over him because he's so adorable. He's got them googly eyes. He's got his little pug nose, and he's always drooling everywhere. And so the girls just are in love with Barry Goliath. So one day, he's racing. He's in his car. His car's all souped up, and he's just hurtling down the Los Angeles River down there.
Visuals, I like it. Wait, down the river?
The Los Angeles River is basically an empty gorge.
Oh, yes, I do know that.
Yeah. Hurtling down there, and his car crashes, and he's and then blackout. Oh, fade to white.
Oh no.
Fade back.
Oh,
his
God.
eyes are blinking. Fade to white.
Mm-hmm.
Gunshot sound. Fade back. You see him. Fade to white. Fade back. He's in a veterinary
Oh
hospital.
God. Oh no.
Fade to white. Fade back. He's full body cast. All the pretty 1950s girls are crying all around him.
Oh, is this like a period?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was saying with the whole Grease thing.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. I was waiting for that to come into play.
All the girls are crying. Barry Goliath is sitting there in a full body cast, and he's
This is a rom-com.
wait for it. He's just sitting there, contemplating death, and one of the girls looks at him and can see in his eyes, and she says, "Barry Goliath, don't contemplate death.
Running theme, I guess.
Come join forces with us, and become the greatest drag racer in the world." And Barry Goliath says, "Woof," and then
'Cause he's a dog.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
Fade to white.
This is a romantic comedy.
Gunshot.
Oh, no.
Fade back. Barry Goliath is out of his cast.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in the room is dead. Who's standing at the edge of his bed? Oh, Italian mafia. They've killed everyone. They
Wait,
say,
what?
They say, Barry Goliath, you're coming with us. We're the FBI.
Oh no.
Oh, they swoop him up, take him to an underground bunker, throw him in, start reprogramming his brain from day one. They
How
make
is
him an
this a
elite.
romantic
They make him an
comedy?
elite. Wait for it. Make him an elite super soldier. Send him to Soviet Russia, the Soviet Union, the United Soviet Socialist Republics. He, with a little Russian hat, one of those little fur hats, infiltrates Khrushchev's regime. Who's this? Oh, just as
Don't
he's
know.
about
I don't know.
just as he's about to blow up the Kremlin, he falls in love. I told you to wait for it. Here we go. With Khrushchev's beautiful daughter, this young Russian lass. Locks
Played by?
of red hair, played by Amy Adams.
I'm on board.
Falls in love with her. Then he's like, all conflicted. He's like, oh, what do I do? Do I blow up the Kremlin and save the world? Because we learned that the Soviets are going to nuke the world to destroy everyone.
Mm-hmm.
But I love Amy Adams. So would she die? Then he decides, I told you to wait for it. Here we go.
Yep.
The love of country is the most important love in the world.
Whoa. Deep.
And he blows up.
Deep.
He mercifully shoots Amy Adams in the head.
His body blows
And
up?
then he blows up. No, he puts a bomb and blows up the Kremlin and all of the Soviet Union, killing everyone there. And then he travels back to America, parade, and then credits roll, and then like scenes cut in between, sort of like the credit scenes of The Hangover, except him just fucking bitches.
Okay.
Female dogs, I mean, though.
Oh, okay.
You know what would make this better?
What? Oh, and then credits roll, fade to white, gunshot,
Oh?
then stays white, a white question mark fades on the screen so you don't see it yet, and then the other white fades away and you just see a white question mark on the screen. Is sequel?
No. Nope.
It leaves it up. It leaves it
Rebel,
open.
I understand you have a rom-com. A rom-com.
Love of country.
A rom-com.
Love of country.
to
Love of country.
pitch. By the title of.
Yeah, I think I know what a rom-com
Splash
is.
ready.
What's it? Wait.
Splash ready.
Potential.
Splash Ready. By the
Potential.
title of Splash Ready.
Yeah.
Now I know what a rom-com is.
Oh, no.
Love
So-
of
Not
country.
from him.
So it starts with a CIA agent played by
Okay.
Macaulay Culkin. We're bringing him back.
no.
We're bringing him back.
Fine.
Listen, what did people say about True Detective? and Matthew McConaughey,
Oh, I said it maybe.
right?
Uh-huh.
You'll be saying that once you see him get back to not looking like a corpse.
It's going to take a lot of convincing.
I know.
Do we have
I don't
makeup
even
on this?
believe it yet.
Do we have budget on makeup?
Yeah, layers.
Good.
Tons of layers.
Good.
We're getting the Peter Jackson guys. We're going to get them on
Primo, okay.
to fix him.
What is it, like Wetaworks or whatever?
Yeah, we're
okay,
going to get
cool.
Wetaworks.
All right.
And then on the screen, it's just going to look like a monkey.
You're going to get Wonka Works on this?
You happy?
Yeah.
So yeah, we're getting
I took
Macaulay
the
Culkin.
shot, that's right.
It's called
Splash ready.
Splash Ready.
Yeah.
Called Splash Ready.
Yep.
Macaulay Culkin is a CIA agent
Correct.
inside Russia.
Jesus Christ.
Wait!
Original.
Wait for it!
I'm on board.
David, you were right. It's hard with this one. So he's inside, in deep, right? Doing the best
Oh,
he
yeah.
can. He spent how many years?
I don't know. You wrote the
Five.
goddamn script.
5 years in Soviet Russia, doing what he can, as Macaulay Culkin does. By the way, guess who he's playing, though?
Do we?
Guess who's playing?
Who's he playing?
Macaulay Culkin.
So he's playing. Oh,
No one
Your
in
movies
Russia.
always play
no
themselves.
one in Russia has seen.
everyone's always playing themselves.
Listen, I like what I do. Don't you have to ruin
Don't
it.
we all? Look what we do.
And so Macaulay Culkin's in deep
Yeah.
Soviet Russia, doing what he can.
Is that Sum 41 song In Too Deep score in that
Yeah.
sequence? Good.
Yes, it is. All the hard R's you can imagine. From their...
Okay, we know the song. Yeah.
And it's Vladimir Putin's in it.
Vladdy
too.
Poo.
Vladdy Poo, the Pooster. He's in it.
Yeah.
For all the Plu heads out there.
All those blue heads, all those blue Nash heads.
He's there, and he's being played by Vin Diesel.
That's fine. I'm on board with that. Where's the rom-com? Where's the friggin' rom-com?
No, you're not waiting.
I've waited long enough.
Called a slow burn.
Yeah, some people are used to it.
I might friggin' edit this part out, not gonna lie. I might edit this out.
All right, so
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin's in deep. Then he meets a girl,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Who's she played by?
Just some lady, and then
Okay.
like he kind of like
Unknown,
waves
I like it.
kind of waves her and asks her what the time is, and then just kind of move on with their day. And so we go back to him and the bomb. The bomb that's about to go off.
I hate you
Original.
guys so
What's he
much.
gonna do? What's he gonna do with the bomb?
I don't care.
He's gonna detach it from the wall
Uh-huh.
and turn it off.
Is that how it ends?
Can, I guess.
Okay, last season.
Oh man, original.
Last season, season 3,
That
Gary
was,
Reflex.
that was nothing like the latter half of my film.
I'm gonna officially retire. I'm officially retiring the Minute Movie Game for, I'm gonna say, 3 episodes.
What do you mean? These ideas are as fresh as ever.
Nope, definitely not.
They'll
Nobody
come back to
wins.
it.
Nobody wins. Don't
We
know.
won't- Don't worry, fans of the Made Up Movie Game. No way we'll ever think of another game.
Exactly.
I feel like I'm gonna have to give you guys some rom-coms to watch. Producer Ryan, I think we're gonna take a break.
Wait, who wins?
Nobody. Both you guys
to-
suck.
You gotta pick
you
someone.
gotta pick one.
No, I'm not picking
Play
any
the
of them.
game. Oh, Raul was gonna say me.
No, that's not what I was
You
gonna
know
say.
what?
He invented it, and he knows that you have to say
You gotta pick
who
one.
the winner is.
Screw it quick.
All right. I'm gonna say
Who are you gonna say?
Ryan, roll up that theater.
Who are you gonna say?
Nobody wins.
Oh no.
I think you were.
Just wanna do something special for all the ladies in the world.
And we're back. Guys, you know,
I hope Raul gets back here soon with those pretzels.
well, I hope so. I mean, Metro is only across the street, and God knows the line can't be that long right now. 9:30? What are grocery shops at like 9:30?
This one's weird though. It's full of like high university students.
That's true. That's true. There could be a lot of
It's
pretzel,
like stone baked
stone baked,
people.
cold stone
Cold
baked.
Stone's Creamery.
Hungry.
Jobby toil part time at Cold Stone Creamery.
Are we just ripping off sketches now?
Yeah, other people's sketches.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Welcome to Sketchfest 2015.
Okay, we had him on last year.
We had him on the year before.
We had him on the year before. It's our resident love expert. you.
Rich.
Nope, definitely
No?
not.
He
We
was on
have
once.
in the studio Heartsn Aces. Welcome to the show, Heartsn.
Hello.
my-
How's it going?
It has been way too long, sir.
Oh my God, I have been waiting for so long since last Valentine's
Since
Day.
last Valentine's Day, I do
Heartsn,
want to.
I just want to. Sorry to cut you off.
that's fine.
I just want to say,
Yes,
Heartsn,
please
I
tell
don't
me.
believe we've ever met. I've heard our shows that you've been on, but at least last year, I'm pretty sure I missed the Heartsn episode.
No, we would say last
year. But you were on the first
But
year with him.
Yeah, we met for sure. I remember we had a debacle at the end because I told you about how you deal with your love interests. I mean, something about hobo peeing on you. Something very specific like that. I do remember.
Right?
I'm pretty sure you said that to Rich Seavey.
Nope. Don't think so.
It was definitely
Definitely
you.
not that person.
I was giving
Okay.
you all a list of advices that I could give.
All right. We'll
Now,
go with
Heartsn,
that.
I wanted to compliment you on your deep purple suit that you were wearing.
Oh,
I
thank
love
you.
the
I
band.
just like.
I love that band.
Oh, thank you very much. I also listen to them avidly. Oh my God, they are the thing that
What's
puts me
your favorite?
zen.
What's
What's
the
your favorite song?
sexiest
If you had to
part
pick
of
one
Deep Purple,
guitar
yeah.
riff, one iconic guitar riff from Deep Purple.
From Deep Purple?
We all know it.
we all know,
I mean,
we all know it.
Especially in the studio, we all know
Yeah,
it.
one iconic guitar riff. That's your favorite.
I don't listen to the words. I just
We're not
like
talking
the
about the words.
No, but that's the thing.
Just a well-known.
I mean-
if you had to pick one of their guitar riffs that was like the iconic, like the definitive rock and roll guitar riff of the last.
I'd say,
half
yeah,
century.
definitely.
What
Yeah.
would it be called? How do you name a guitar riff? Why am I being accosted by this man who looks like Elvis? When is this a good thing to do?
Rock's Throne? Not too sure about that one.
I'll tell you mine.
What's happening?
That's not it. That's
in the God of
That's
Medina.
in the God of Medina. It's dun 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 dun.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
what's so
very
sexy
good.
about Deep Purple? I don't understand.
I don't know. I mean, it tends to get the
You're the
ladies.
one wearing the shirt covered in the logos.
Yeah, well, listen. I
You have
just
like a blazer that's looked like it's made of exclusively the Deep Purple
David,
logo.
what's happening? You're talking way too much for someone who has a guest. Learn to shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, Heartsn. I'm sorry. I was asking
Heartsn.
questions.
Heartsn, it's been a year. You know, a lot of things have changed. What are some major changes that you've gone through? Do you still have your love tips? You know, your 7-step process? and-
Listen, I always have my love tips, and I give them to everybody as much as possible.
Yeah.
I give them to you. I give them to David. I give them to everyone.
And we'll get that later, but just anything in this year particular?
Well, there is a problem.
What?
Uh-oh.
How could there be a problem with the love expert?
I've
in
never
Paradise?
really told anyone, and this would be a
Whoa.
first
Is
for
this
gag.
exclusive?
It's an exclusive.
Is Heartsn gay?
Why do I sound? Do I sound gay?
All right, let's leave that conversation. What's
Listen.
the secret?
The secret is that I have sacrificed myself in my advice for everyone else. Like a sexual Jesus, I have given you all. I have given you all the advice that I could give you.
Amen.
But
Amen.
unfortunately, the advice can never work on myself.
Wait, what? I don't understand. How?
I can never love Aiden.
What?
I can never
Like
find.
physically, you can't. You're
can't.
incapable of doing it.
I'm incapable of finding anyone.
Oh, okay.
Someone for me.
So if you
Is it
found
just
someone,
because
it'd be
your
fine.
standards are so high and you just have...
That's not it, Aiden. I just cannot.
The plumbing doesn't work? Is that what you're saying?
The plumbing works fine.
Oh, okay.
I check every night.
but
But I'm just like, okie dokie, still working.
resident love expert.
Listen, you got to make sure you're working properly for your woman
So-
or for your man.
Which for you would be.
You know, everyone.
Deep Purple.
Okay. So the plumbing works fine. But it's just that you
Yes.
can't meet anyone, or once you meet someone, you can't connect on that level.
I can't meet anyone. I cannot connect with anyone on that level. I have separated myself from my urges.
You're like a sex monk.
Yes, I'm a sex monk.
So,
That's noble of you,
so
Heartsn.
break this down for me.
Thank
How are you? How do you hold on to this knowledge so selflessly? Are you
I
struggling?
went to
with it?
Tibet.
Ooh, land of the sex monks.
You wait, what?
I went to Tibet.
You went to Tibet.
And I went all the way up to the mountains.
Uh-huh.
And
Himalayas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I talked to the monks there.
Yeah.
And what did they say?
I don't know.
But they don't have sex or love.
Yeah,
they
they're
have
like
to get.
hearts and they're sex monks.
Exactly.
But they're not sex
I
monks.
went
They're
there
just
to
monks.
learn a Zen quality of myself
Okay.
that I needed to learn. And I went up there.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because people do it in happy movies. They do it in Walter Mitty. They do it in that recent film with, what's his face?
I
The
think we
blonde
just
British
glazed over the
man.
fact that Heartsn Aces watched Walter Mitty.
I enjoyed myself. It made me feel very happy about my life. But regardless, that's a different subject.
Uh-huh.
It was an all right movie. Here's my point.
It was a little defensive. But okay.
Here's my point.
Yeah.
I can never love. And
Like does the plumbing work though?
Don't you have to answer that anymore.
I can never love again. And
Again.
Have you loved
Wait,
though?
what?
I told myself I wouldn't do this.
Well,
I told
I feel
myself
like
I
it's too
wouldn't
late. You
talk
know what,
about
Heartsn? Let me just.
As our
Mono,
guest
yeah.
last week did, you need to spill the bean.
Okay, nailed it. Mono here. There's three of us. This is the last Valentine's Day special for Gag Reflex on Spirit Live. I feel like you kind of owe the listeners something special.
We've made your career.
We have made your career. We've made many a careers.
This is true.
Let's go down the list.
Brad Pitt,
Brad Pitt.
Angie Jolie,
Yep. Angie Martinez.
Angie Martinez, Mr. Lopez,
George Lopez.
George Lopez, that comedian who always calls himself fluffy and not fat.
Andrew
Iglesias.
Iglesias,
Yeah.
yeah. And, who else?
Enrique Iglesias.
Enrique Iglesias.
Mostly just the Latino community.
a big jumping off point for the Latino
And
community.
you know, I'm very proud of that.
And Brangelina.
This is true. This is very true.
But we have made one of your careers, and I need you to. I feel like you need to tell the story. It needs to be heard, and we're going to give you the podium, and we're just going to walk away from these
for
mics.
once, I'm gonna step back.
And you're just going to tell us the whole story, beginning to end, because we got tons of time.
All
But
right.
just preface it with whether or not the pipes work.
I will do it. First of all, the pipes work fine. They were
sure
great.
though?
100%.
Hey, you said you would tell away.
But also, I had once loved. And the person I had loved was very beautiful. Had 2 arms, 2 legs, dressed.
Normal qualifications.
No qualifications. Had hair. Had a nose.
Yeah.
Had a mouth.
All the things a normal human being has.
And a car.
Plus something that most people have, but not all.
Not all. But this person filled a hole in my heart that I could never find. And after,
Did you fill a hole in something that they couldn't find?
Go
please, Aiden.
up top.
I'm trying to be. Are you guys high-fiving? Oh, okay. Okay. Didn't sound like it first. And so now, after meeting this person, because before all I was doing was just plowing. Everything.
Like you were a snowplow
I
operator?
could not stop. Yeah. I even screwed that. I mean, I went all around the place. I was just like, is that a hole I can get into? Mm-hmm. And then I did it. And then I looked at
gross.
everyone else. Yeah, it was just possible. Not even people, just inanimate
Is there
objects.
passability?
Did you have sex with pasta? Did you have sex with a bowl of pasta?
You're damn right I did. Why not? Mainly lasagna. It holds together
What about
better.
penne?
Penne is
just
kind
seemed-
of awkward.
Has a hole.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
Okay, continue your story.
right.
Well, the
oh,
jumbo
yes,
penne,
of course.
obviously. I'm not
Anyways,
insulting
I was a monster, a freak of nature. I was just flattering and flirting
sex
all over
monster.
the place. A sex monster. Flattering and flirting all over the place. I could not stop. I could not feel. For feeling was not the gain. It was to succeed. And so, one day, I almost committed suicide.
you. That's dark.
I almost shot myself in the
okay.
penis.
Oh, okay.
Because I hated myself so much. I hated what I had become. A walking penis.
Sex monster.
Sex monster.
Like a sex monster.
So how did you transition from sex monster to sex Jesus? Also have not told us the story of
And sex monk.
how you lost your love.
Well, this
Or
person I
what they
speak...
really look like.
Yeah, just general description of just a unisex ghost right now that we have.
Which doesn't convince me about my earlier questions about you.
Well, her name
Her.
Okay.
was
Yeah.
Janina,
And she looked like.
a man.
Wow.
Wow.
There was something about her ambiguous quality that threw me off.
Well, if she was ambiguous, then did she look like a girlish man?
She wore a
just
lot.
like-
Was she a girlish man
she
or a
wore
mannish
all
boy?
the female clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it kind of like evened itself out between the name and then her body
she
and her
looked like
face.
Javier Bardem in a dress.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay.
Look like
I'm
Javier
just there.
Bardem.
Just theater of the mind.
Yes, and I could not
This
handle it.
changes how I take your love tips, but continue, please.
Love has nothing to do with visuals.
Oh,
Love has
touche,
nothing
sir.
to do with
There we go.
visuals.
There we
All right.
Don't you
know
dare.
what? Touche.
I mean, you can if you are the type of person that cannot look past visuals.
I'm
then,
just not into muscular Javier Bardem like women.
well, listen,
That's just me.
then you're missing out. Then you are missing out. But unfortunately, this is what I found. This is the one person. I mean, don't be wrong. I was not shying away from anyone.
Uh-huh.
You know, Beyonce.
I do, yeah, I'm familiar.
Thought about her a lot.
Okay. Fine, that's fair.
Who hasn't?
Who hasn't? Yeah.
But I totally had sex with Nicki Minaj.
Really?
That's okay.
Okay, yo, on top.
No. And then, oh, good. Yes. High fiving like
That's
man.
kind of cool.
Yeah, no,
no,
100%.
It's like you and Drake.
Did you enjoy
I'm sorry?
it?
Wait, what do you know that I did that I don't
All
know?
right. So you lost
saying
that
it's like a
love,
elite
and
club.
then you went to Tibet.
Oh, yes.
And now you found that you're completely just
Well, I mean,
hollow in the shell.
So honestly, what happened was I just got along with this person. They knew me through a level I did never understood, and then they touched my soul. And then they
touched
showed
something
me,
else?
and then they
Up top. Okay.
and
continue.
then they showed me the movie Lean on Me, and I was like, I had never felt like this before.
Uh-huh.
When you're not strong, exactly, or just vowels.
Okay, so Heartsn, now we're going to take into effect your new 7-step process. It's been refined since this spiritual journey to Tibet. You give us your 7-step rundown.
And then we have some quick questions that we may get to, if we have time, from our audience. And you can give them some advice.
All right, I will
All right.
try and do my best.
So David's going to start.
All right. Heartsn.
Yes.
This one is from...
Using your 7-step process.
Oh.
Yes, using your 7-step process.
Yes.
Dear Heartsn, I'm having trouble with my love life.
Okay.
Yes. Tell me.
Wow,
Oh,
this person gets into a lot of detail here. I'm gonna try to skip.
I hope it's
I'm
not
trying
dark.
I'm just trying to scan over it.
Listen, just bullet point.
This person is. I'm just gonna bullet point you some of the.
All right, it's okay.
They're dating someone significantly older than them.
Okay, yes, go on.
I just want to know how.
This
how
is
that
recent,
works.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Fairly recent letter.
Recent. It is. He's right. It's a recent involvement.
Yes.
And they just want to know how that works out. They're worried their friends will judge them.
Oh, is that?
Even
Like
though their friends are
two-
actually like really
Really
understanding
chill.
and like super chill.
Yeah.
Like they would never bring it up anyway?
Like no, they never bring it up in an awkward or mean way.
Never a live recording of a podcast. Or...
Okay.
Well, this person's like really old. So you can just like walk this guy through 7 steps.
Oh,
what
shit, of
to do.
course. No, 100%.
This
So,
guy, let's call him Paulie.
okay. Sounds good. All right.
Just real quick, 7 steps.
Yeah. So should I use all my 7 steps?
If
in
you
this one
can,
Oh, if you can.
if you can.
Are you crying, David? Okay.
This story really spooked to me.
Okay. Let's see here.
Valentine's Day 2015.
All right. I'm not exactly sure what the question was exactly. Because
We can do it again.
Like guys dating like just an ancient person,
Right.
and he just wants to know how. To,
How
like,
old is he? Is he a baby? Is he like a toddler?
He's arguably too young. He
How
describes
old is
himself,
he, though?
He describes himself as younger than you'd think,
That's what he said. That's weird.
but
This is
still
very ominous.
younger than you'd think, but still too young. And then he said he is both baby. He has the face of a baby butt.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that
how he-
helps
all right.
lay out the age.
It doesn't at all.
Okay.
But I could give it a shot.
He says he's at least 10 years
Well,
too young.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
First,
Sorry, just gonna
Whoever-
grab our bags of popcorn. Over here.
yeah. First, Polly D. What's his name?
Polly. We'll just call him Polly.
Polly.
No need
Listen,
for a last
Polly.
initial.
First things first. You need to get past that. If you can't do it without writing a letter to some stupid place, some place without any help at all, a comedy show, this is where you were going to get your advice? This is where you sent it? Anyways, past that point, if you cannot go out with this person without sending us information for advice, then I think you have yourself a problem. I think you need to look inside yourself and say, am I doing this right? Should I date someone ancient? Will they shrivel up in my hand like the Nazi in Indiana Jones 3? Will that happen?
Will they?
Will they? I don't know. How do they work?
So where does your 7 steps come in?
My 7 steps come in here. Look past age.
Is that step 1?
Step 1, look past age. All
You
the
can just
time.
then
Can you
just
emphasize
number
that one
yeah,
again?
just number all the steps as you go through.
1. Look past
One.
age.
Look
Got
past
it.
it.
Look past age.
Step
2,
two.
Yeah.
get into the body.
All
right.
Okay.
Mentally is in
Okay.
brackets.
Oh, God.
Mentally is in
Okay,
brackets.
so that's why you didn't say it over immediately.
Step 3.
Step tray, yeah.
Step 3. Feel the body with your eyes.
Okay, with your eyes.
With your eyes.
With your eyes. Okay.
Step 4. Step 4 is learn the mind.
So
Okay.
you're jumping from back and forth.
For sex!
Yeah.
In brackets.
Okay. Lots of
That's
brackets.
in brackets. Yeah.
Okay. Lots of brackets.
What
in
number
this.
we at?
6.
6.
6. Next number. So 6 is the number.
We're at 6. Yeah, this is 6.
Understand. Feelings. Touch.
Now, does this person have like children, or does this?
Yeah, get that clear out of the way.
So it doesn't really describe it in the
In the email?
In the email. I'm gonna say, let's go with she owns like a dog or something.
That's not like a kid. What you're saying? Is what you're saying?
no,
That's
she
like
has-
owning a
There's
dog is like a child.
responsibility
There's a
involved,
response. She has a response. She's clearly a responsible person,
Right.
but does not hasn't been all like wrecked by babies.
Right. Okay. So they are still
Oh,
ripe, so to speak. Not ripe.
This
Ripe's
is
a
the
good
male
answer.
perspective. Valentine's Day, by the way.
Listen, here's what I'm saying.
So we just need steps 6 and 7. Oh, 6 was learn feelings. Touch.
Learns feelings touch. Learn feeling touch.
So 7. This is the last. This is a big
This
one.
is the big one. This is how you know.
The big
sum it
7's
all
it.
up.
What is the 7th one?
Love.
Already?
Love.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
It's if you're ready to be opened to the opportunity of love. Doesn't mean you will love or that you need to love. Means you are open to and willing to be loved and have love.
Well,
Wow.
that's powerful.
Pretty deep.
Wow, this Tibet trip related the number to you.
Yeah, you changed.
Okay, we got
man.
one more letter, David.
Okay.
One more.
I'm just gonna read this out. Heartsn, Rich CB here.
No.
Listen, I got this real problem. I burnt my Tate awfully bad when I cut a hole in a watermelon
His
and
what?
microwaved it,
Okay.
and just my whole shaft is burnt to shit.
Right.
Turns out watermelon juice gets incredibly.
Hey, David, you
incredibly
read this
burning.
weird when you.
Yeah, I'm just reading it as it's written. It's
Oh,
like it's
okay.
weird. If you read it, you'd like it just comes off this way. And he
Like
just
a
goes
madman.
on.
Okay, cool.
Just goes on. He's describing the burning.
Yes.
Since they apparently his whole just like shaft
really
and
love tips.
shaft and nutsack and taint and butthole are
Can
all
we just
burnt.
respond this one quickly and just say seek
Anyway, he
medical
says, if I'm
attention?
seeking a long-term, deep and meaning relationship, how should I go about that? By the way, I think I'm in love with fruit with holes cut in it.
If that's where your heart leads you, then that's where you go. If you find yourself in love with an inanimate object, who is to tell you can't love that? Who's to tell you it's not loving you? No one. No one can tell you that. So what you do, you love it regardless.
Boom. I want lightning round 7-step process because we're running out of time, Heartsn. I'm so sorry.
I already said it.
He did answer Rich Stevie's question pretty succinctly.
In 7 steps?
Oh, you want 7 steps?
Yeah,
boom, boom,
step
boom.
one.
Let's go.
Jesus. All right.
Hey, it's your step process.
Yeah, you're right. Host.
This is the last 7-step process on Gay Reflex Comedy. Go.
Okay. First is. Well, what?
Your 7-step process.
Oh, they can be mixed and matched. I forgot.
Okay.
That's the important part.
It's just important that there's
Right.
7 of them.
Love, touch, feel.
Okay, is that 3?
3.
Right. There's something in there. And
So
then
number 4?
open mind.
Yeah.
And number 5?
Right. Look with eyes.
Number 6?
And then touch hair.
Okay.
Okay, number
And then
7, the big one.
Big
Oh
one.
yeah, love.
Okay.
Yeah, that's always the 7th. I like it. Okay. Heartsn, I'm so sorry we didn't have more time.
What? We're rushing? I can't even tell. You fucks.
Heartsn, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, I'll think about
I
it.
feel like we'll take we'll take your Valentine's Day advice to heart. Guys, nailed
Oh,
it.
boom. Thank you.
Guys, we gotta let Raul in. Heartsn, I understand you have to fly.
I'll open. I don't. I'll open the door and let him in.
All right, thank you.
I'll see you bitches later.
All right.
All right.
So
see ya.
feisty.
Take
I like
care.
that guy.
He's not. There's no butt cheeks on his pants. Have you noticed that?
That's the first thing I noticed. And his deep purple suit jacket.
He also he has a
Raul,
deep, he wore a
how the-
deep V that was so deep that you could see his pubic hair.
That's true. You could.
Guys, pretzels.
Oh, thank you.
Did you see the guy without with the assless
With
chaps?
the,
Yep,
yeah, with the
I did
assless chaps and
definitely see
the
him.
deep V pubic hair.
Have you never met Heartsn?
That was Heartsn.
Oh, every
was Heartsn.
time. Raul. Every goddamn time.
Hold on, let me go get him for you. He's gone.
Where did he go?
Guys, we have some
Not
plugs.
where.
When?
Guys, we have some plugs.
Find out next time. on
Get
Gay
it
Reflex
comedy.
Comedy.
Guys, we'll be back next week with a very special show. Until then, we have some plugs. David, boom, go.
Facebook.com/gag reflex comedy. Go there, like us. Stay up to date on all the greatest comedy, humor, and about this show. Facebook.com
Words.
Facebook.com/$1,000,000 idea. Check that out for the most hilarious and awesome and awe-inspiring rap, satirical comedy, music you've ever thought of. Check that out. Go there, like that page, listen to that music. That's all. That's it for me.
I have some plugs. Guys, check out spiritlive.net. We have some great blog posts. We have some show reviews. We have some album reviews. We have some other great video content coming very soon. Also, check the other shows on spiritlive.net. There are some great, if you like sports, advice shows, entertainment shows. Did I say sports? We got sports. We got music shows. You name it. So many great things. Spiritlive.net. Raul, you have some plugs.
Yeah.
We're out of time.
No, go for it.
That's How I Remember podcast, where we review. Sorry, no, we don't review. We re-improvise classic films. It's me and 3 other fantastic, funny people. They're the best.
I mean, they're good. They're not the best like us, but
Get out of here. Yeah, no, they're fantastic. And right now we are on BlogTO, and we just vote for us for vote for your favorite Toronto podcast on BlogTO called That's How I Remember It.
right on.
Who are you up
yeah.
against?
Huh?
Who are you up against?
Like 40 more?
Name one other one.
Oh, fuck. Time Bandits.
Oh, I like that one better than you.
That's great, Raul. I'll vote for you. Thank you so much. I understand Heartsn has requested this final closing song. Until then, guys, we've been Gay Reflex. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There used to be a gray tower alone